Hello and welcome to my daily devotional for Wednesday the 10th of April. And our reading is from Matthew chapter 28 and verse 11. As they, that is the women, went away, some of the guards made their way into the city, and they told the chief priests everything that had happened. We do not know if the guards and the two ladies saw each other. Some assume that the guards had fled the scene in fear of what had happened. It is true that none of the other gospel writers make mention of the guards at all. Therefore, it may be safe to assume that the guards and the ladies did not see or meet each other. Both left the scene of the tomb. The guards, in fear of the consequences that they were likely to face because they had not fulfilled their responsibility of preventing anyone from entering the tomb. Meanwhile, the two Marys left to fulfill their divine mission of announcing the resurrection of Jesus to the disciples. We can only imagine that the guards must have felt and how their conversation would be filled with what they were going to tell the chief priests. They must have talked about the excuses that they could come up with to try and save themselves, and from the punishment that the chief priests might give them. There are a couple of similar incidents in the book of Acts. Firstly, this happened in Acts chapter 5 when Peter and John were in prison for preaching the good news of Jesus. However, in verses 19 and 20, we read this: But an angel of the Lord came at night, opened the gates of the jail, and brought them out. Then he told them, Go to the temple and give the people this message of life. And secondly, in Acts chapter 12 and verse 7, Peter was released from prison by an angel. Suddenly there was a bright light in the cell, and an angel of the Lord stood before Peter. The angel tapped him on the side to awaken him and said, Quick, get up! And the chains fell off his wrists. Praise God that He is our deliverer in all circumstances. Have a great day enjoying the deliverance of Jesus.